So today we'll cover 4 foods that are helpful when gaining weight because it's easy to consume a high amount of calories from these given products. The next thing is going to be nuts.
How effective are nuts for gaining weight? How do nuts affect energy balance and body weight? We have multiple epidemiological studies, which are simply just studies that correlate 2 distinct variables. One study in a Spanish cohort consisting of 8,865 adult men and women found that regular nut consumption was significantly associated with a reduced risk of weight gain, compared to those who never or almost never ate nuts. An analysis of 120,877 U.S. women and men found that the gain of body weight was inversely associated with the consumption of nuts, as well as the consumption of fruits, vegetables, whole grains, and yogurt, meaning these foods prevented gains in body weight during each 4-year follow-up. Another analysis of 3,092 young adults found that higher walnut consumption was associated with lower body mass index, waist circumference, blood pressure, and triglycerides. And walnuts were actually the most superior of all nuts. Another analysis, including 27,521 men and 55,684 women, found that for every 0.5 serving per day increase in nut consumption was significantly associated with less weight gain over the 4-year interval. A study of 520,331 participants found that higher nut intake was associated with a decrease in overweight and obesity incidence, and was associated with weight loss during the study period. With that being said, what happens when we take people and give them nuts to see if they gain weight? A meta-analysis of 15 randomized control trials on almond consumption and cardiovascular risk factors found that higher almond consumption was associated with a reduced BMI. One study who fed participants walnuts on top of their regular diet found that despite a significant increase in energy intake, there were no increases in body weight. If you feed participants an extra 68 grams of pecans, meaning they're consuming an extra 460 calories per day for 8 weeks, they end up at the exact same body weight at the beginning and the end of the study. If we look at macadamia nuts, 4 weeks of a diet supplemented with macadamia nuts results in a significant reduction in body mass index. If we overfeed patients with candy or peanuts for 2 weeks, only the candy group saw a significant increase in body weight, body mass index, and waist circumference. If we look at pistachios on body weight in Chinese subjects with metabolic syndrome, providing one group with 0 pistachios, one group with 42 grams of pistachios, which is approximately 236 calories, or one group consuming 70 grams of pistachios, which is approximately 393 calories, none of the groups saw any significant weight gain. There are a very scant amount of studies indicating weight gain from nuts. One study adding 320 calories of almonds onto individuals' diets for 6 months see that weight gain is far lower than expected, only amounting to about 0.4 kilograms over the course of 6 months, and in women only averaging about 0.1 kilograms. The addition of walnuts to participants' diets only leads to about 1/10 of the expected weight gain, and the addition of 505 calories worth of peanuts leads to about a 1 kilogram weight gain over the course of 30 weeks, which is significantly lower than the predicted 3.6 kilograms. In the grand scheme of things, authors highlight that human supplementation studies using nuts, on average, show improvements in lipid profiles, increased endothelial function, reduced inflammation, but almost universally are unable to induce weight gain, despite telling individuals to consume hundreds of calories of nuts in addition to their daily diet. Although on paper nuts are high in calories, the consumption of raw nuts do not appear to be a food favorable for weight gain, and many studies even indicating that nut butters are also not associated with weight gain. However, if used appropriately, they may be more beneficial to aid in weight gain. This in no way is saying you cannot consume nuts and gain weight, but simply adding nuts to your diet may not be sufficient to induce weight gain. This may be beneficial for those who are not looking for weight gain, but may be an important caveat for those who are using nuts in an attempt to gain weight. With that being said, if you would like an individualized approach to your nutrition and lifestyle to optimize your health, energy, and body composition, send me a DM to sign up for coaching.